check, yeah. Oh man, that sounds just like me. That's crazy how that works. This old dirty ballroom, no one cares who you know. On the wrong side of Cleveland, like a worn out old Joe. I drove all day to get here, and now the night's coming on, dragging out every haunted old memory to welcome me home. My heavy eyes drifting off a long bobtail run, made it clean up from Charleston beneath the November sun. But the phone just kept ringing, so I guess you ain't home. Hell, I hope you ain't out tying off while I'm tying one on. Hell, this OK&W is blue and it's white, painted up just like my Saturday night on this lonely parade, winding around in the wind. I've been out in the cold for too long to just stumble back in. But out on 77, I can push it all down. When the high line stopped moving, I'm afraid I might drown in my own bad decision, or the sound of the rain. But you shattered my heart, and this old rig just rattles my brain. So I'll roll out this morning with a fistful of pride, hit Alonzo's off Sunset, feeling halfway alive. It's been years since I've seen him, and you know I just might buy some cocaine and cotton and find me some new place to hide. Yeah, this OK&W is blue and it's white, painted up just like my Saturday night on this lonely parade, winding around in the wind. I've been out in the cold for too long to just stumble back in. Dreamweaver, steal me a dream, all wrapped up in chrome like some rubberneck scene, left there alone with the fire and the first flashing lights. You're the drug that I need more than this. Hell, I tried to get clean, but I died for your kiss. I'm wrecked either way, so I might as well go out in style. Yeah, this OK&W's just a burning jackknife, lighting up somebody's Saturday night on this lonely parade, finding one last way to bend. I've been out in the cold for too long to just stumble back in. Pick me up and take me for a ride, flip me over like a 45, drag me tumbling through the riptide. I need to look the way I feel tonight, fucked up and twisting on my axis sand, inhaling lies to find the truth in them, strung out on pills that feel like heroin. Man, I'm no different than you. I am no different than you. Lit up like gods are barely getting by, concealing secrets from our darker side. Pure demand wrapped up in infinite supply. Man, I can't stop it, how about you? We are no different. From West Virginia to the Golden Coast, thin-skinned and howling on the radio, no single one of us immune. Got you certain of the world you know, half stitched together where the seams all show, no single one of us in tune. We're just trying to be the best piece we can be, the best piece we can be, the best piece we can be, and find a way to sleep. The best piece we can be, the best piece we can be, the best piece we can be. Don't dig too deep. Hanging on the ships that sailed away, pretending things should always be this way. The future's coming for you soon. We're all so certain of the world we know, half stitched together where the seams all show, no single one of us in tune. But we're just trying to be the best piece we can be, the best piece we can be, the best piece we can be, and find a way to sleep. The best piece we can be, the best piece we can be, the best piece we can be. Don't dig too deep, you'll see the best piece we can be. Well, the country's on fire, it's like Vegas in space. Stakes are so high, man, there's no time to waste. All the darkness surrounding, punches all landing too low. 'Cause we stepped off the edge, got lost in the crowd, found out it's not what you see, but how loud. Yeah, we ain't giving up, just settling in for the show. All stallions, spooked and wild in the stall. Soldiers took a wick on the draw. Teachers left wondering, what's that I hear down the hall? Yeah, you would be too if you saw what we saw. You would be too if you saw what we saw. 'Cause we grew up on Cosby, sex, lies, and dreams, baptized in cars, burning cheap gasoline. Our disease just keeps spreading like lead down some Michigan stream. Then we take from the sickest ones, steal from the poor. Can't fix itself, that's a problem ignored. Living high on the gun, getting low on the floor. All movies with an ending too sad. mothers with our babies gone bad, and we're dreaming of something maybe we ain't ever had. Tell me, is this your Civil War, or is this our revolution? Well, I guess it depends which side's giving in. Yes, this is America standing in line. John Wayne ain't dead and the markets are fine, but bullets cost money and I ain't got a dime. Yeah, we're all stallions, spooked and wild in the stall. Soldiers too quick on the draw. Children left wondering, what's that I hear down the hall? Oh, you would be too if you cared much at all. Struggling to breathe with your back to the wall, wondering which body would be the last straw. You would be too if you saw what we saw. You would be too if you saw what we saw. Can you hear the engines revving? It's burning out of control. People screaming on the sidewalk. Somebody gonna lose their soul. Torches on the TV, waiting on the president. Don't know what to tell my little boy. We're 60 years of progress. Well, what's the difference between pride and hate? Just a little bit of sin. Hot water, low pressure. Hot water, low pressure. Hot water, low pressure makes the whole world start to spin. Counted 51 inches, that's Old Testament rain. Flood a city for 1 million, where you think it's gonna drain? A river's flowing through the sidewalk. God calling from the sky said, we all the same color when the water's this high. What's the difference between pride and hate? Just a little bit of sin. Hot water, low pressure. Hot water, low pressure. Hot water, low pressure makes the whole world start to spin. So if you raise your hand, then make a fist. 'Cause there's people in this world who don't believe that we exist. And if you're dreaming of a time when only wars will set you free, well, step down off your higher ground, look around and see. Hot water, low pressure, Old Testament rain. We all the same color, where you think it's gonna drain? Tiki torches on the TV, tears falling from the sky said, we all the same color, bring a fire next time. Maybe fire next time, yeah, we'll bring a fire next time. Maybe fire next time. I actually play a country song. I started out with a country song, a song about drinking in a bar and going crazy. Out on the road as a truck driver, I feel like I hit all the high notes for your standard country song on that one. There's a song about a train, so that's pretty country. At night when I find myself too wound up to calm myself, I sit and I listen, I wait for the whistle of a slow-moving train. When the light of the day's gone dark and inspiration's a dying spark, I wander alone. The poets have roamed to seek their own way, and I can picture the miles of track headed northbound and coming back. Old conductors in rusted cars, but all the hobos have long since passed, so I can't hitch a ride myself. And when I'm worried I find myself, my ears trained to listen and wait for the whistle of a slow-moving train. And I wish I could stroll away, leave the wreck far behind me. I can't hardly roll away with all that's buried inside. So at night when I find myself too wound up to calm myself, I sit and I listen, I wait for the whistle, slow-moving train. I sit and I listen and wait for the whistle, a slow-moving train. But my name is Matt Harlan. I live right here in Houston, Texas, and it's nice to be hanging out here, even though there's no folks dancing around on the dance floor here. But I love Goodnight, Charlie, so it's nice to at least be able to sneak in a little bit during this crazy time and play this song, kind of like a hope to see you somewhere down the road kind of song. It's I've always said it's not a goodbye song. It's always kind of a see you later song. So I'll close out with this one. Mozart will always be Mozart, just like disco will always be dead. Me, as long as I'm living, I'm changing with each drop of sweat that rolls off my head. And the falling will always be certain, but the landing don't have to be hard. Yes, and sometimes you'll find when you're knocked down 11, you're free to decide who you are, 'cause a new day is dawning with every day's end. We might be returning to clay, so make use of your lungs while you can. One thing I've read is true, the shade's bound to close on you, so turn another leaf over, all you broke down high rollers, and I'll see you the next time around. You can never go back where you came from. All the dirt roads are highways now, friend. but it gets me to thinking this has already happened, and I'm just passing through once again. And that sign by the side of the railroad ain't changed since I lived here, it seems. But there's rust that keeps growing at the speed of a century. The grandkids might know what I mean, 'cause a new day is dawning with every day's end. We might be returning to clay, so make use of your lungs while you can. One thing I've read is true, shade's bound to close on you. Last words to my brothers, all you lost and you lovers, see you the next time around. 'Cause you know Mozart, he will always be Mozart, a young man who went and laid himself down. Me, as long as I'm living, I'm changing with each stripe of sweat that rolls off of my brow. Yeah, as long as I'm living, I'm changing with each stripe of sweat that rolls off of my brow.